What a beautiful day. A beautiful day after. Now, I'm really not going to be here that much longer today. I just want to stop by to speak about some new changes in how we motherfucking operate. And I love saying the word motherfucking or motherfucker or bitch. Y'all know that. I love saying that, honey. And I ain't never gonna stop it, bitch. Fuck the algorithm of YouTube. Hello! Fuck the motherfucking algorithm of the fucking YouTube. Anyway, so hello, y'all. Hope y'all are well. Maybe we're currently in the afterlife now. Maybe we think that we're still on Earth when we're really not. You had all these doomsday theorists and conspiracy theorists and people that was just coming up pulling shit out their ass. Solar flares were coming, and of course these things happen a lot. In fact, I believe a lot of things happen celestially that they don't talk about until the last minute. I mean, look back in recent years of how many comets or asteroids flew past us allegedly, and they didn't know until after. They didn't catch it until after, or at least they didn't release it to the public. Another thing too, I don't think they're going to release every single thing that happens, um, in the alleged space to the regular people. Like, there's nothing we could do about anything outside of pay our taxes so they can fund these things. And so either way, all these people are talking about it. I had people, putting these lies on Allah. And see, that's another thing that I want to go into very lightly of why the world is so screwed up. The world is not screwed up because God, Allah, Krishna, Ganesha, Legba, whoever you pray to and believe is the holder of all life. The world is not fucked up because these deities or energies just have this hatred towards mankind. The world is so fucked up because you have mankind having hatred towards these deities or towards these energies, and you have people who are downright Christians lying on Christ. You have people that are down, just straight up Muslim, Islamic, lying on Allah, and then they think it's okay, right? They don't come back, they don't repent, they don't apologize. And then, like I said, when shit start getting thrown over there in the Middle East, when shit start getting thrown over here in America, when shit start getting thrown over there in Israel, people want to say, God, there's no God, because God, why would God let children eat all this of the good shit? And we're also reminded by in the Bible where it speaks about your descendants will suffer for the crimes that you commit. Okay. And that's why, once again, I don't really feel sorry for people when they have debt that is owed in the spirit. See, people don't want to talk about this, but when they have debt that is owed in the spirit and they don't repent for them, they don't release them, then they then fall onto their children, and then they want to come out and want people to have pity for them and their children, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And that's not how that works. Okay. That's not how that works. So you're actually trying to actively cleanse yourself, going into ancestor generations. I always tell y'all, people out here talk about they fuck with the ancestors, they good shit. No, the fuck you don't. Bitch, you're a motherfucking lie. No, the fuck you don't. But if you're still dealing with generational poverty, you're still dealing with generational health issues. Grandmama had diabetes, now you got diabetes. You're still dealing with shit like that. You're not working with your ancestors. Okay, miss me with the bullshit. Okay, and keep feeding these people that are not really trying to wake up that bullshit. And even going into a little sideline too, I want to say this as well. My Cash App, okay, come on here. My Cash App has been closed. Now, of course, I appealed the decision, and of course, people are gonna say, well, because what the haters do, girl, when things happen. Well, maybe the bitch was doing things, getting money from people, and the people disputed it. Wrong. Before they close out your account, they give you warnings. They gave me 3 warnings, actually. And what actually happened is 2 of my people from here, because I also accept Cash App payments for my in-person people, 2 of the people from here put in the notes, Cash App for emergency reading, Cash App for emergency casework, Cash App for blah, 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 whatever. I think even one person put Cash App for, and they put like a protection hand symbol or something. And Cash App does not allow shit like that. I told you about Google Wallet and stuff too. They do not allow, with Google Wallet, they allow transactions like that, but they don't allow donations. But with Cash App, they're a little more strict when it comes to receiving money for services that you cannot. What did it say? It said that we noticed activity on your account that could cause to get thrown out because you have to agree to it, or closing it, you have to agree to it. And it did say, and this is like 4 months ago, after the person sent the payment and said, um, money for emergency reading, it said you're not allowed to offer services that you cannot send out, or do not accept payments for product you're not shipping out. It was something like that. And so either I haven't looked to see if the person possibly disputed, and no, there's not any of that. So that's okay. That's not stopping the motherfucking thing. This is the second Cash App. There will be another one made, but what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, I think that certain people, because of course, a lot of people, when it comes to sending payments, a lot of people, get a little weary of sending payments to people through Cash App, Zelle, or places where they feel like they cannot have any type of protection. They don't have any protection for sending a coin over. For me, it's the fact is that when you send money through a lot of these platforms, they take out a lot of money. So if someone send over like $50, bitch, you're only pocketing $29.99. And I remember even like 2017, 2018, when I was accepting PayPal payments for products and goods and services, they were taking out a lot. And I remember this one lady, she wanted to do all this work. And baby, like the products to do this work, I could have cut the corners. I could have got cheaper stuff, different stuff. But the way that I wanted to go about it, the way that my spirits directed me to go about it was, a certain way. And I had to have those items. So those items kind of costed me more than expected. And of course, I had to, buy the product. So either way, she had to keep sending money over because every time and I don't even know why. Now I'm looking back, I don't even know why she kept just sending little pieces over here and then when she could have just sent it as family and friends. And I'm thinking it's because she didn't want to pay the fees. She wanted me to pay the fees, but she ended up losing in the end because she had to keep sending money. And or the last time, I think she didn't want to send a certain amount. And I told her, well, we're just going to work this for this amount of time. You can do the work again. So either way, that's how I really stopped doing that because like I said, they take out a percentage and bitch, that going to my motherfucking coin. Can we talk about it? That going to my motherfucking coin. So that's why I started offering the Cash App payments. But like I said, people, they would send over, payments, they'll say for readings, for classes, and Cash App does not allow that. I keep telling people for their safety, if it does come down to the legal aspect of it, because I am all about that. I don't care how good of a consumer I am with a certain particular person and or how many times I've shopped at this store. I do not leave a store without my receipt because you never know. There's times I bought items that they were closed when I opened them. Somehow it's the way the shit was open in the inside and I didn't trust it. There was times I bought outdated shit. Yes, I should have checked the date before I left out the store, but I didn't. And so either way, I didn't have the receipt. I couldn't return it. And of course I was out of, $23 or whatever. So either way, I tell people what you do is when you're sending over payments, okay, because the email that is attached to any payment platform, can we talk about it? Okay, any email that's attached to any payment platform is the email that you're emailing me. Okay, so what you do is you screenshot that you sent the payment over. After you screenshot that, you then go to the email. And hopefully the email that because another bitch tried that too. Another bitch sent over money. I told you that she wants to see the address on PayPal because PayPal, you have to use the actual address. At least that's what people think. You don't have to use the active address. So either way, the bitch actually sent the payment over, got my address, thought that she was doing something by looking up shit, and girl, that's how people thought they were getting information on me when they were getting information on family members and shit. Okay, bitch, I'm a smart cookie. I've been on this internet for quite some time. I've had a lot of internet stalkers. I had a lot of people that did a lot of bad things. So where police reports were filed way before I even got on YouTube, way before I even dealt with YouTube people, basic ass, bummy ass people. Can we talk about it? So she thought she was going to get the address, which she did. And she was trying to dispute and get that money back. And because I know how PayPal operates, because I've had my PayPal account since 2006 to talk about it, I know how they work. So mama couldn't get that money back. So what she did with the fuck she did. But either way, going into that. Like I said, you send over that screenshot, and if the email that you're sending the payments from, let's say it's a Cash App, let's say it's a PayPal, whatever. If that email is active, and if it's not, I encourage y'all to update that email on your PayPal or anything. You need to be emailing from that email that's on that PayPal account. Then you're going to email me a screenshot of the payment that was sent over. So once again, if something go down, right? Let's say you're weird once again to send money, which I don't know why anybody, if you don't trust me, I just recommend you don't do business with me. That's just how, I am. If I don't trust somebody, bitch, I'm not doing business with them. That's just what it is. A bitch is not begging for your coin. A bitch is not forced you to get any work done. I don't sell. I don't promote. I talk. I may advise, but anybody who's ever got any work done for me, I do not, before you buy product, I do not force you to get a reading. When you're asking me what services should you do, I let you decide what services you should do. And this is from a legal standpoint, because I don't want you to say that I forced you. I don't want you to say that I lied to you and told you that you need to get a reading, a cleanse, and this and that, when in fact you wanted to do that. So once again, when it comes to the legal aspect of all this, I'm also well versed on that. So I do not advise you on anything you don't want to be advised on. So once again, when you're sending payments over through Cash App or any of those things, because there will be another Cash App. Okay, hello, let's talk about it. It will be another Cash App. You are not going to put in no notes for reading, for this, for lotion, for that. You're not doing all that. Okay. And this is another thing too, why I know that it's stuff like that too, because like I said, they sent me a message and they stated something about selling products because they're not trying to allow money laundering and all that good shit. But I have people that send me money on a regular through Cash App. That is a large amount. And I never get any notices after those amounts. I even have a friend who has a Cash App, and she does a whole nother type of work than what I do. And she said that people put in their notes for whatever, like for SNAP, for dinner, for that. And she never got any of those notifications. So like I said, for me, I know it's people saying emergency readings, emergency casework. And like I said, right after they would send that, I will cash the money out. And then the next day, Cash App will send the notification and say activity on your account, blah, 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 blah. So like I said, there's some are doing that. If it comes down to it, I do have a Zelle, I do have a Venmo, I do have, of course, the PayPal. I do have another Cash App that's going to be made. I do have another Cash App, but I'm not going to give that one out because I want that one, girl, I don't want nothing to go on with that one. And I've had that one for like, I think 6 or 7 years. And so either way, like I said, there will be another one made. Okay. And that's how it's going to be. If someone send a payment over and it says for emergency casework or it says for any of this, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I will refund that money back to you and tell you to send a payment another way. You choose not to do that, I would just tell you take your services elsewhere. There's no shade with that. Like I said, baby, you're not fucking up what the fuck I'm motherfucking doing. And I say that jokingly but seriously. Okay, you're not fucking it up. Okay, like I said, people send over gifts, donations all the time, and because of whatever reason, and I'm not saying the people that send it over as emergency casework and stuff, all that, I'm not saying they did that on purpose, but it's why now I say before you send over a payment, send me an email. Okay. Western Union, MoneyGram, those are all other options. Once again, you have receipts when you send over all these transactions. You take a picture of those receipts and you send them over in the email. And so that way, if there's any problems, you have to dispute any payments, you have to take it to court, and this for any person who's offering services on any type of platform. Because another thing people try to say too, if a bitch don't have a website, don't get work done with them. First of all, baby, when it comes to having a website, it costs money to have a website. I'm not going to half-ass do a website. I'm not going to do a Wix.com. I'm not going to do these little basic ass .orgs and shit. I'm not doing that, bitch. If I do a website, bitch, we're going to actually invest in that. We're going to actually do it. As I said before, there's too many miserable, messy ass, hating ass people on this motherfucking site, YouTube, or any type of platform on the internet to where I'm not going to drop fucking $10,000 on a website and my shit gets shut down for whatever reason. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's not enough. First of all, it's not enough loyal, respectful people in here like that. As I said before, I can count on one hand how many people regularly get work done with me. And when I say regularly, consistently, say at least 2 or 3 times throughout the year. Like I said, those people have no problem sending over money the way that I accept it. Um, but like I said, you do have some people that be like, well, the bitch don't have a website. I don't want to buy it. That's fine, baby. Other people are begging for it. I'm really not. I believe in the power of spirit. I believe that wherever your purpose is where your purpose is going to be. And regardless of what goes down, nothing's going to stop your purpose. Okay. Ask the people who've been, doing this shit since 2017, 2016. They haven't stopped no motherfucking show. What they say, one monkey don't stop a show. Well, seven monkeys don't stop a show. Ow! Seven monkey bitches don't stop a motherfucking show, bitch. And I'm not apologize for that. I said what the fuck I said, bitch. And who gonna check me? Who gonna check me, bitch? Okay, they say we all primates anyway, girls. Should I be respectful and say primates? Okay, should I say primates? Seven primates ain't gonna stop no motherfucking show. Should I say primates, baby? Anyway, so that's it with that. Like I said, there's a lot of just mischievous, scandalous, fake ass, lying ass people on this motherfucking internet, on TikTok. I can wait for them to shut down TikTok. I can wait for them to shut down. I'm telling you right now, as soon as they come out with a bill and they allow people to vote on shutting down TikTok, bitch, I'll be one of the first ones on that shit. I'll be one of the first ones on, bitch. Matter of fact, I don't even have my first witch fucking hut, witch circle or witch hut. Girl, we'll get together and get that shit going. It gotta go. Because I'm sick of seeing conspiracy theorists just made up shit, girl. Trees walking, trees talking. I'm sick of seeing these old ass hags, no disrespect, out here just, girl, the world's gonna end. On this day, the solar flare's gonna knock out some shit. Let it happen. Bitch, you probably thought the same thing when your baby father left your ass with those motherfucking children. You probably thought the world was going to. Bitch, let your mental illness stay where it's at. Keep that shit to yourself. And that'd be another thing that pissed me off too. Let whatever you got going on, whatever type of mental problems you are battling with, keep that shit off the internet. That's why we say, know thyself. That's why we say, invest in thyself. Take the time out for yourself. Take the time out to heal yourself. Take the time out to do whatever you're dealing with. When life throws you lemons or when you are wounded by whatever experience you have, do not put innocent bystanders in that, because your karma becomes real heavy. And you may say that's not an intentional thing, but this is why we also ask for forgiveness and we repent. And it's not a religious thing. This is a spiritual thing. We repent for our actions, because sometimes we do things that are not really in our control and not even really in our understanding. So we do things that affect people, and because people have emotions and we live in a feeling universe, an emotional universe, that's why they got to keep hitting you with fear, bombarding you with fear. We live in a universe where it's feelings, and feelings allow you to manifest. And so they have to stir up your feelings. They have to stir up your emotions to stop you from manifest what is they're trying to manifest. So when a leader or a guru or a mother or whoever the hell, whatever the hell these people call themselves, a high priestess, come out and they give out information, or they're sending out energy because they're upset, right? Something happened to them personally, instead of them, taking it to their therapist, taking it to, whatever, their ancestors, meditating, letting it go, releasing it, grounded, whatever the hell they got to do to let it go. They come here, they release it to innocent people, and these people become affected by it. And then now they borrow that karma, and now shit happens to them. And then, of course, they come out here and they make it seem like they're under attack. They make it seem like the government has found out that they're releasing information, blah, 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 blah. The same old bullshit these people be talking about. And it's like, girl, if that's what it was, they would have shut you down before you even got on here. If that's what it was, girl, they would have made sure you couldn't have no internet, girl. They would have blacklisted you. Yes, the government works with the internet service providers, the ISPs. If you don't know, now you know. And they would have shut that shit down before you even did it. Girl, the first time you got on here, you talked your bullshit. That shit would have been in a system. Because y'all barely talk about algorithms right now. It's always been about algorithms. When we talk about it, everything has an algorithm, and it's always been about that. So the first video you did, you would have been doing your shit. They would have been on it. You would have been missing for a couple of months, a couple of years. You would have said, y'all, that YouTube channel got hacked, whatever. That's how that would have worked. Because like I said, baby, they're smarter than you. Okay? You think you're smarter than them when they're smarter than you. They trained you. Can we talk about it for a minute? They trained you and your grandmammy too on how to behave as a human being. You are a part of their programming. You're not going to outsmart these people. And that's how I be thinking, like, these people, like, girl, these people are lifetimes ahead of y'all. You're not outsmarting any level of government. You're not outsmarting. You think you're outsmarting, they're letting you think that you're outsmarting them because they like to build files and shit up on your ass. They letting you think that you are outsmarting, but trust me, they got you. They got you. And so either way, we just got to be mindful about the energy we're putting out to innocent people. We have to be mindful about ourselves. Most importantly, mindful about ourselves, our experiences, what we're feeling. I tell y'all, when I'm feeling some type of way, that's when I don't really deal with the internet. I don't really deal with the outside world. My sisters could tell you, people tell you, I will turn off my phone in a minute. I will, girl, not answer no phone calls. I've had people try to tell me that they were going to show up to my house. And I tell them, bitch, should that ever happen? Or you call it and do a welfare check on me? Baby, I'm deleting your ass out my life permanently. Because you know goddamn well that I'm protected over here, baby. So ain't nothing going on like that. Can we talk about it? Ain't nothing going on with that. Bitch, when I was motherfucking 16 years old, girl, I was reading survival guides. Okay? Bitch, when I first became an adult, I got a book on survival. Okay? And the book is still motherfucking out there. And it talks about how to protect yourself and your surroundings and all that. So, baby, like I said, don't be so paranoid about what I got. You should be worried about what you got going on. If you're not protected, you don't know how to, defend yourself. You don't have a gun. You don't have no weapons. You cannot karate chop a bitch or a nigga. Like, girl, you should be concerned about your well-being more than mine. As said before, baby, licensed to carry. I am, as well as, anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. We're just gonna keep it as that. Okay. A bitch is motherfucking good. I'm very in tune with my environment and who's around me. I don't feel comfortable. I'm not going through with it. I don't care how good you look. I don't care what you can offer me. I don't care what type of experience you think you can give me. I'm not interested. I'm going to keep it pushing. Life is far more valuable than any dollar amount. Come on in here, and any type of motherfucking experience. Can we talk about that for a minute? Anyway, so that's it. Y'all, day after, weeks after, life after, years after, more is going to come. Stay positive, stay uplifted, okay? Let these people that are clearly showing their mental illness, okay, about there's going to be disruptions and the spirit showed them this and the spirit showed them that. Girl, we are still going strong. Mercury retrograde is still in effect. We could possibly, have some type of electrical issues, device issues, because of, Mercury retrograde. Even going into this, to one of my people posted on the comment, shout out to Jay. Hey, Jay. I don't like calling people like that, but come on, Jay, because it's not bad. But listen, Jay said that when the solar eclipse is going on over there, because we got to see, I think, like 30% or 40% in California, that they were smelling like burnt wood and stuff. And I'm like, baby, because people out there doing bonfires and shit. People are actually out there where you're at, Jay. There's a lot of magical people out there. They were actually hoping and wishing. They were actually hoping and wishing that something else was going to go down when that eclipse happened. And so hopefully y'all wasn't outside when it happened. Okay, hopefully y'all were inside, because the solar eclipse is a very sacred moment. It's a very sacred energy exchange. And when your ass is outside when that shit happened, bitch, you get fucked up. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna keep it on. Girl, we're not here to, give no negative energy, no bad omens and all the good shit, but listen. Okay. And so, yes, that's what was going on with the wood, the smell of burning wood. It was not the moon blocking the sun. Hell, when it comes into it all, girl, I mean, listen, we get into some ancient scriptures and stuff too, talking about the eclipse and what caused the eclipse. They said it's the moon that blocks out the sun. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. But anywho, stay positive, y'all. Stay focused. Last night, y'all, I ended up making some poppers. I thought I was going to be fasting. I did fast up until 9 o'clock. I made some poppers. Baby, it was so good, baby. Tonight, I will be eating when the sun go down. I guess you could say I'm doing a little bit of like a Ramadan type of thing. So when the sun go down, I will be eating again today. and I will be having some black beans, some quinoa with some basmati rice. I'm also cutting up some jalapeno peppers, and I'm also going to be getting a cruciferous vegetable salad from Trader motherfucking Joe's. Baby, they got one that has the kale, the cabbage, the Brussels sprout. My mouth is watering right now thinking about it. Ooh, baby, listen, we love us some parsley, some beets. We love all that, girl. So we're gonna have that beans, quinoa, rice, and some motherfucking salad. Well, y'all out there doing y'all thing. I don't know what y'all doing, girl. We're not watching no internet. We're not watching no videos. Baby, I got on here to do this. I'm off. I listen to my music, go back into my tea, do my class for my people, finish it off, send it out to y'all, and we're going to call it a day. Come Thursday, it'll be a whole nother experience. I'm sorry, Anubis is scratching my hand, and I don't know what the fuck he's scratching my hand for. But he's scratching my hand. Bella does that when she wants something. He's never done that. But yeah, he scratched my hand, honey. But listen, and that's it. Okay. Let's see if there's any comments. If not, I'm gonna go. Yes, honey, come on in here. Yeah. Okay, Julie V is hi. Yes, come on there, Julie V. Yes, honey, come on. 7 ways to be virtuous. Yes, honey. Beautiful day indeed. When I tell you I felt the energy, it's something I never felt before. Yes, you definitely felt a shift. The crazy thing about it is when this happened, it was about 11 something in California time, I believe, when the eclipse happened. When it happened, I remember having a zone out period, right? And this is when I really thought it was going to happen at 12 something, but it actually happened at 11 something. I literally was preparing myself for the day. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Okay, let me do this. I had like a zoned out moment. And then afterwards, I got out. It was around maybe 12:30, maybe 12:45. And then I ended up going to go take care of some important errands I had to deal with. Girl, I wasn't going to go outside at all yesterday, girl. But anyway, I had to go deal with that. And baby, when I tell you, baby, a renewal of mind, body, and spirit. Can we talk about it? Some very interesting teas, bitch. Another thing too that I experienced right before I got home, and I don't know if I should say this, but right before what I experienced right before I got home, I was looking at this tree. It's a pine tree, and it was like shaking, right? And I'm just sitting there looking at it because I'm like, it's really breezy. What the fuck is this tree doing? And I saw eyes. And bitch, I tried to look back at it again while I was at this light. I tried to look back at it again, but I didn't see the eyes. And I was like, ooh, girl, this might mean I need to go home and go to bed. Bitch, and it could have been that. It could have been, bitch, I was really seeing some trees been there. It could have been, girl, some eyes been those trees. I don't know, but bitch, I've never seen that tree with eyes in. I've never seen it move or anything like that. Of course, it wasn't even windy like that yesterday as well. It was like a little breezy, but it wasn't strong enough to fucking shake no 24 fucking foot pine tree. And I was like, interesting. But yes, honey. Not saying I was part of the eclipse or that energy, but that is something that did happen yesterday. Okay. Come on in here, Ariel. Yes, honey. Hello. How you doing, Ariel? Long time no see. Hope you are well. Come on, Lady K. Yes, Lady K. And greetings, Shamika Jackson. Yes, and blessings to you as well. Come in here, Tiffany Chrisman. Come on, Tiffany. Yes, long time no see neither, Tiffany. Ow! At 99% in Michigan. Wow. Isn't that amazing? I guess Texas got the full totality. People are out here doing cheers and shit too, just dumbass shit, girl. They were out here doing cheers and shit. They're like, yes, we got the totality. They were like on a football stadium. Yes, we got the whole totality doing shots and shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with people? Mind you, these eclipses happen every 20 years. Every 20 years. Mind you, these type of eclipses happen every 20 years. So I don't know what maybe because people are in the moment, they say there's no better moment than the present moment. But I'm just like, girl, hopefully between this eclipse and the next eclipse, humans learn to be more human more humane. I mean, let's call it what it is, more humane. Hopefully, humans use this next cycle between the next one, but now and then, let's say 2044. Hopefully they do some changes, be a little nicer and kinder to each other and the planet and the people, and the animals and all the creatures that's on this planet. Because if not, girl, y'all all about bullshit. Girl, fuck the cheering, fuck the cheers, and we got totality and all that. That doesn't even really even matter. If you want to be honest, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If you're not being, if you're not being a fellow human, it doesn't really matter. But yes, honey. So today, y'all, I did do a little bit of, relaxation, meditation, wrote out, one of my final classes for my people. And now I'm going to actually take something to storage because I took down my girl. Listen, don't judge me neither. I barely took down my Christmas tree, y'all, last night. Ow! I barely took down my motherfucking Christmas tree last night, y'all. So I'm going to go put it in fucking storage, okay? And yes, it looks way more spacious in my living room now, baby. That was a 7 foot tall, full fucking artificial fir tree, bitch. Okay, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that, and then go get my salad from Trader Joe's. Come back in and do whatever it is I need to do, honey. So that's it, y'all. Hope you have a great day. Come on in here, Wish Master. Is that why can't I click on profiles no more? Why am I not able to click on profiles to see who the people are? Let me see something. Let me see if I can Google this. Let me see if I can. Let me see something really quickly, y'all, while we're here. They don't have that option no more, huh? No. They used to have the option where you can search users. Oh, let me see. Well, I mean, good luck finding that, huh? Damn. There's a lot of them. Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck. Damn. Jesus. I'm gonna do one more scroll, and if not, baby, I'm done. There's so many people with that name, honey. Damn. They're all Gandu too. They're all Gandu. I'm looking at every one of them. Gandu, 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 Gandu. That is crazy. Are these people obsessed with this shit? What the fuck? Yo, I literally typed in this name and I was like, let me see the channel. And it's literally everybody's girl, So they're so obsessed with this name. Oh well. It's not meant for me to find it, bitch. Let me exit out of that. Oh well, bitch. Okay, Urzuli. Okay, Urzuli Hearts. Yes, honey, I'm dead too, honey. I was looking up Wishmaster because they let you used to be able to click on the name and you could see their profile, but I guess on StreamYard you can't do that. So I need to start going live from the actual channel. Anyway, I do want to say this too, just in case a hater thought that they shut that Cash App down. they thought that their magic manifested because there seems to be some type of mental illness with these people, that they have the abilities to manifest and conjure things on other people's life, but they can't conjure and manifest these things on their own life. And it's crazy. And so, if they are watching and they do feel like that's what happened on the day of the eclipse, I want to let you know that you really didn't stop anything. Because even if it all sees today, 2016 to 2024, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, that's 8 years. For 8 years, I have been working hard. I've been receiving, payments in forms of donations and or cash or gifts for the services that I provide. And I've been saving. So even if all that was to cease today, I would be able to live 8 years 10 times over without asking a bitch or anybody for another motherfucking dime. And I've done all that through hard work, legal money, no scammings, no fraudulent ways, no defrauding the government, no pulling out fraudulent ass loans, no PPP loans, no, none of that. And so if you do think that that was a win, if you do think maybe you did something that contributed to that, baby, you might need to step that magic up. Like I say, 8 years, 2017, 18, 19, 20, a bitch was kind of like, MIA a little bit, 2018 and 2020, because the bitch had a goal and the bitch got those goals. And then 2020, a bitch kind of came back, did her thing. 2021, a bitch kind of, did her thing. 2022, I kind of slowed down. 2023, y'all really didn't see me that much. 2024, probably 8 or 9 times so far this year, maybe 10 times. We're not going to count. It's less than 20 times. And either way, like I said, a bitch is focused. A bitch doesn't want to be a 44-year-old spiritual advisor or 50 years old, because I think the oldest one was like 52 at the time. Doesn't want to be a 52-year-old spiritual advisor begging for GoFundMe's or whatever's going to be around by the time I'm 52, to be supported, because a bitch, is going to be okay. A bitch is going to be able to retire and be that bitch. A bitch is going to be off in the sunset somewhere doing what it is that she want to do, and like I said, I mean, that really have to kill some. That really has to kill some of you, the haters. Speak about the haters. That really have to kill some of you. Some of you are like, twice my age. You have no passport. You've never left the country. You don't know what it's like to even be in another state. Some of these people never even, because they've been on probation 20 something years, we'll say half of their life they've been on probation. Some of them been locked up at 16 years old, bitch. Like, whoa, that's a life, girl. 16, you're already in the slammer. So you really never got to experience life. And your children was able to experience life because they were raised by, your grandparents, or they got adopted by educated Black folks. Shout out to the educated Black folks out there. And they became psychologists and doctors and lawyers and teachers, and they did things with their life. But you, on the other hand, the attacker, you really were not able to live your life. And that just have to suck to know that there's someone younger than you, more experienced than you, more intelligent than you, thriving, striving, don't really care about an algorithm or a system to get on, because she's always going to have the support from genuine people, because she receives and she also gives. It has to suck. It has to suck that there's an individual that was not even born what you were born, and you feel threatened by them. I don't know. Their skin is probably softer. Their voice is probably more cuntier. They probably get the man that you wish you can get. You probably send some men over their way. And I mean, that's another thing that would drive me crazy. If I was sending men over to attack this person who I assumed was a man, who clearly is not, let's talk about it. And these men became fond of this woman or this person. And instead of them attacking the person, they start sending their motherfucking paychecks to that person. I mean, I'll be upset about that too. I think I would be upset about the fact, about a lot of stuff. I think it would irritate me that, I would have to spend my day, thinking of ways to get coin off of YouTube, how to get a YouTube check. And then this bitch, this younger bitch, this bitch that, was a prostitute, a sex worker, still managed to get her motherfucking coin and don't got to be on here every motherfucking day, all day. That would drive me nuts too. That would drive me crazy. That would make me feel like I'm incompetent. That would make me feel like I'm nothing, I'm worthless. That would make me feel the same way that I'm sure you all are feeling. Once again, I'm talking about the haters, not my supporters. I would feel the same way. It would drive me nuts. It would drive me nuts, honey. It would drive me nuts too that I don't have control over any person who have impregnated me, had sex with me, whatever, had any type of personal contact with me, that I would have to try to lash out at, attack someone who is not even connected to me in any way, shape, or form. That what they eat don't make me shit. But then I also think about this as well, that when people are mentally ill, they don't think that way. When people are mentally ill, they don't think that maybe they're mentally ill. I think that, well, I know when people are going through, mental disturbances, what they call psychomatic diseases. Oh, come on in here. They don't have those thoughts. They don't think, damn, this is actually crazy that I'm fucking with this bitch, that I could be using this energy for other things. I could be using energy to like buy me a new house. I could be using this energy to expunge my record. I could be using this energy to volunteer and donate to show the system while I'm on probation or parole that I'm not a debt to society, that I actually can be productive and I could be an actual asset. Instead of me using, candles and videos and content to make it seem like I'm doing magic that's not working, I could be, doing videos and content to show people how they can manifest what I motherfucking got. Like I said, they don't think like that when there's mental illnesses there. And that's what I've come to. And so I said this before, and I'll continue to say this. I don't fight with mentally ill people. I do not fight with inebriated people. If you're drunk or high, I will not argue with you. Listen, I made a rule 2 weeks ago that even if you're tired, I will not have a conversation with you. Because I got into it with somebody 2 weeks ago who was very tired, and we started arguing about something that happened 7 years ago. And I said, baby, what I'm not going to do with you is argue about something that happened 7 years ago. We already talked about it. We let bygones be bygones. We moved on. But because they were tired and they clearly never let go of it, they were like, no, I need to tell you this. And I got, no, you don't got to tell me a fuck thing, bitch. You get the fuck off my motherfucking phone. You get the fuck off my motherfucking line that I pay for. Bitch, how about that? So like I said, we're not even having a conversation with people. If you are tired, we're not talking. Because you're not even in your right mind. So like I said, those are my rules. I'm not gonna fight with the mentally ill. I'm not gonna fight regardless what you think about me being, trans or intersex, bitch. That's not your business or my business, bitch. Let's talk about it. Outside of that, bitch, the bitch is okay. Okay. But like I said, I won't do the mental illness. I won't do the mental disturbances. I won't fight with a bitch that's not acting her age, but acting her shoe size. I won't do it. Okay. And I'm even going to say this as well. If you're not trying to be a productive individual, I don't even want to even converse with you neither. Bitch, how about that? Bitch, I'm going to be real bougie. If you're not trying to work for yours, bitch, you ain't got shit to say to me. Hello. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Greetings. Thank you, Shamika. Same to you, honey. Then she has been weird. Very weird, honey. How long do you think the energy has been weird, Lady K? You're talking about since the eclipse, or you're talking about for like the past 8 years, 9 years? It's been very different. It's been very different for me as well. I say this: what I've learned in the past 8 years is that the white man is not the enemy. I've learned in the past 8 years that it's not even really heterosexual identifying people that are the issue neither. The men are not the issue. I'm not blaming the woman either. But just so happened, 99% of people that has ever came for me or attacked me virtually has been a woman. And I'm not even trying to sit down with these women. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm not even sexually attracted to women. That's another thing too. So it's like, baby, what's really going on here? And it's not because we are women. It's not about that. Okay. It's not about that, bitch. Okay. Because, anyway. So I've learned those things. I've learned about myself as well that I truly am the one, two, three, and four. People only come for those that they feel intimidated by. Those who they know could take their spot, they want to try to get together and shut down before that person have an opportunity to do so to them. And the gag is, I was never checking for these people. I never even knew that YouTube had a black sector when it came to spiritual stuff, because the spiritual people that caught my eye were not even black identifying. Can we talk about it for a minute? The people that caught my eye when it came to spiritual topics, okay, maybe one or two of them identified as black people. Let's talk about it. Bobby Hemmett and Phil Valentine. And of course, we got the Stephen Cochlears. We got, Coakley. We got the Dick Gregorys down the line, which in my opinion were all implants and all that good stuff, which I won't get into. But either way, and the mission was aborted because they were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. So like I said, I didn't catch on to those people until later. But initially, the people that caught my attention that was talking about some real Holyfield type of shit were people that were, first of all, not even in America. And second of all, they were actually living the life that they claimed that they live. So they were walking, talking, acting, speaking, and moving like the energies that they connect with. And that's what caught my attention. And so, like I said, it's not ironic because, of course, I made my energy got put in their radar because, of course, people start talking about people, when they deal with spiritual people, because these people were never brought up to me. I never even knew these people existed until literally someone commented on one of my videos. I clicked on their shit and they had all these videos about me. But outside of that, I was not checking on these people. These people, came over here. These people, caught wind of me. And so either way, like I said, I learned a lot about myself. And it actually propelled me. It got me my supporters. Two of my regular supporters, whether I'm on here or off here, who support me, came from over there. They came from over there. And these people have allowed me to do a lot of good things for myself and the people I love and care about. And so, like I said, I'm very thankful for that. Even going into being motivated to not really put all my eggs in one basket, because I only did my spiritual work off of YouTube. This is my only place I would do my business stuff with spiritually. So it taught me that I'm much bigger than this platform, that I don't care to have 50,000 followers. Either way, I don't care to do casework for 30,000 people. I don't care to have 1 million people that I'm doing work for, because I'm here for spiritual enlightenment, not spiritual entertainment. And there's a big difference of that. Spiritual entertainers, they care about the 1 million of followers, because if 1 million people hit you up now, you'll become so overwhelmed with just 50 people hitting you up. There's no way you can handle 50,000, 1 million, whatever, 20,000, 10,000. So like I said, I'm okay. Like I've even watched people from the sidelines, right? Younger, newer spiritual people. And some of these people never did alcohol, allegedly. Some of these people never did drugs. And all of a sudden, they're allegedly smoking shit from a pipe. Like I've seen people have full-blown mental breakdowns where they're not high or drunk, allegedly, but the camera's on and they're going crazy and and their eyes are blinking and shit. And people are saying, oh, maybe they were under possession. No, that's called a mental burnout. That's called an exhaustion. That's called a mental breakdown. And so that's what people experience. And so, like I said, kudos to those people, who want to entertain that, who want to entertain thousands and thousands and keep up with those people. I myself don't really care for that. I'm okay with 50 people. I'm okay with 10 people. I'm okay with, hell, 3 people. Baby, I can function. At one point in time, I was getting so many messages that it was, like I said, it was overwhelming for me. I was like, ooh, I can't do this. Oh my God. Oh, girl, let me get out my house. Like, baby, I was trying to run from my house so I can get away from the shit. I'm like, oh, these people really do need help. A lot of people need help. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then I become, like I said, overwhelmed because I wanted to help everybody, but it's like, oh, girl, it's a lot. This is a lot. And then some people, they never done spiritual stuff, so I had to like walk them through the basic stuff. So it was like taking them by their hand and walking them through it, and I was okay with it. But some people were just like, pushing their stuff onto me. They were becoming um aggravating, to be honest, irritating. Just give them instructions, hang up. I'll get an email asking the same questions, answer the questions. 2 days later, they ask the same questions, give the answer. A week later, ask the same questions. Hell, even sometimes months will go on. They will say, hey, 3 weeks ago, la 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 la. And I'm just like, honey, I really don't know. Like, you're not the only one I deal with. I even at one point in time would write stuff down in a journal and say, okay, Peggy Sue asked about this, blah, 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 blah. But then I stopped doing that because I'm like, well, this becomes a little bit of invasion of privacy, because if I ever lose this book, Peggy Sue's name is here and it's saying Peggy Sue's problems. So this is a little bit of a spiritual HIPAA violation. This is a spiritual OSHA violation. So I stopped doing that. But like I said, I like to ground myself. I like to keep myself, stable and secured. And so anyway, like I said, all that shit taught me a lot. Okay. I'm okay where I'm at. Okay. I'm okay with, not having to be pulled 1,000 directions, 10,000 directions. 3,000 wants you to do this, 3,000 wants you to do that, 3,000 wants you to do that. And then you're like, well, what do I do? Because the 3,000 from here, they support and these other ones don't support. So it's like, so what do I do? Baby, I'm not an entertainer. Influencer, maybe, but I'm not an entertainer, and nor do I want to be one. But we have many opportunities to do that. I don't want to be that. Okay. I just want to be me. Can we talk about it? Okay. Before the eclipse, ow, everybody, huh? That's because some people always try to stop me from a comment. I go, yes, come on in here. I started following you today. I know that's right, Lady K. Come on, Lady K. Ow. Let's talk about it. A lot of people came over here from that. And then we lost some people, which I was okay with too, because we know that, what they say, birds of a feather flock together. So we know people that are on that frequency of that bummy basic energy, they're gonna want to be around that. That type of shit is gonna entertain them. And that's another word about the word entertain as well. Entertain, you break that down, to enter something and something to stay with it. Everything that you're entertained by influence every aspect of your life. That's why they say life imitates art, or art imitates life. It's a vice versa thing. Everything that you become entertained by take over your life. And I've learned this over the past years as well. So this is why if I don't care for somebody, I'm not about to watch your videos. I'm not even about to get a snippet about what you're talking about. I don't care to see you have your mental delusions. And even like going into like 3 years ago, one of my haters, I did watch her videos, but I stopped because me seeing what they're going through and me looking at the body language, I was like, this person is uncomfortable. Well, whatever they're doing, someone is telling them to do this. Like, they're uncomfortable with what they're doing. And then even going into some of the things that they would do, it was like, this is psychosis. They're having some type of disturbance here, like schizophrenic episode or something. And so it just made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, well, I don't want to see this. So like I said, I completely stopped dealing with those people and the people who would deal with them. Because some people would go back, back and forth, They'd be like, oh, I was watching this person video and I know you don't want to hear about it. And I'm like, I really don't. And so, bitch, I'm about to block your ass. And then they got blocked. Some of them, they just never responded. And I'm thankful for that. Ooh. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that, baby. Okay. We're manifesting. We're elevating. I do want to eventually do, oh shit, my elbow. I do want to eventually get on here and kind of show y'all a behind the scenes. A little bit. We'll see how that works. So, girl, because now that's opening myself up to more, experiences. Yeah, girl. There might be episodes, girl, where girl I might have a wedgie. There might be an episode, girl, where anyway, girl, we'll know how that's gonna be. Okay, we do not know how that's gonna be. So, like I said, we'll see how things go, honey. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna actually go do what I have to do, and then come back in the house. Midnight metanoia. Maybe there'll be a midnight metanoia tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow maybe we'll see. I like to do it on a Monday. Monday's already gone, but we'll come back. Oh, another thing too, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. Um, I think people who know will know what I'm saying. And so, if you know, you know. Okay. Tife, ti garçon, ou manger pan. You know. And that's it. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. Bitch. Bam. Okay, y'all. Listen. I'm gonna go, y'all. Look, Bella, look. What, you ready to go outside? We not going nowhere though. We just go outside and go. We just gonna go. That's what we gonna do. Anyway, y'all. Bye, y'all. We'll be back, okay? Love and light. Stay positive. Okay? Stay positive, y'all. Bye for now.